So last week was my first time doing any public speaking, and I was encouraged by a conversation I had with Mike, who spoke 2 weeks ago, to give my own speech. I think it's important. So I didn't prepare anything to say this week, so I'm just going to speak about what I've been thinking about recently, which is purpose, and specifically positive and negative purpose. And by negative, I don't mean bad, I just mean avoiding. So negative is you avoid, positive is you go towards. So some of you might know the golden rule, which is do unto others as you'd have do unto you. And the silver rule, which you may not know, is do not do unto others as you would not have done to yourself. And so I don't know how everybody wants to be treated, but I definitely know, based on myself, how I don't want to be treated. And I cannot treat people like that. But then there's positive and negative purpose, right? Purpose to avoid and purpose to go towards. So I have some negative purpose. I will not get vaccinated, right? But that doesn't give me somewhere to go in life. That just tells me what to avoid. And I think a lot of the problem for people who are afraid of the virus is that they're locked in their houses. They've lost all of their positive purpose. They have negative purpose. Don't go outside. Don't see their friends. Don't do anything cool, interesting, fun. But they have no positive purpose anymore. And I think what all of us here need is positive purpose for building community. Building community, which is why we're all here, to meet each other, to network, to be with like-minded people. Positive purpose in, making a brighter future. And I think that needs to involve decentralization. We become responsible for each other. We have our own local communities. We become self-sufficient. I don't live off-grid, so I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I do think it's important that we try to move in that direction as much as we can. And that's tough for me to say because I'm a computer science major, so my work is online. But it's been a big change that I've had to deal with myself for how to move in that direction. And I'm sure most of us probably don't want to be Amish. If we can avoid that, that would be best. And so if one person wants to move off-grid, they're going to be living in the middle of the woods in a shack. If 10 people move off-grid, they can have a small community. If 1,000 people live off-grid, we can have exactly what we have now. And if we all decide to not comply and to not do things we know to be wrong and to not support the psychopaths in office, then everything would change immediately. We must resist. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kieran. That's Kieran, everybody. One big round of applause for Kieran.